Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another day, our third day of my May release sneaky peeks, okay? For today, actually, before I get started, I had a couple of questions on this card that I had made yesterday. Remember I mentioned that I use my chunky glitter, which I did because somebody said that they have a hard time using glitter, that it keeps sticking to the acetate. So I'm going to show you the one I use. Of course I used my red one, but I don't have that in front of me right now. This is the chunky glitter I use, and I find this at Michael's now, and it is in where all of the little, how should I say, like the little arts and crafts, more like in the kids section where they sell like the boa, the little googly eyes, and stuff like that. That's where you'll find this, and I love it. It's my favorite glitter to use. Thanks to Miss Liz, she's the one that got me hooked on this. So when you put this in, it doesn't really, see the reason why it's sticking up there, because it's sticking to my pop dots that I put up there, but if it doesn't stick to the actual window. Okay, so you could use this type of glitter, and even the glass glitter. This is a really pretty one by Melissa Francis. This is a really nice one that won't stick to your window. Okay, just a little tip for you. If you see this in that art section in Michael's, I fell in love with it because they were little hexagon sequences. You could use this for your projects, but don't use it in a shaker card because this is almost like static clean. It all sucks up to the acetate. I was very disappointed with this because I really wanted to use it. So I'm not going to get rid of it. They are sequins. I'm going to just use them on a project one day. So anyways, I hope that answers some of your questions, okay? So I'm going to put that aside. Okay, for today's cards, I'm going to show you what I used. I used the lemon chiffon and the sea glass Simon Says stamp. What do you call it? Inks. And then for, I use that for one of the cards. And then for my second card, I use this paper here by Cartabella called Ahoy There. How perfect is this for this release? I use this paper here, and this paper I actually picked up from Miss Nancy's Etsy shop. She has this available. Like I said, perfect for this release. If you're picking up this release, and if you're looking for coordinating pattern paper, that's definitely an awesome one to get. Okay, I am going to show you first my first card I made here. Okay, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to use the one that I used, my watercolor background. Okay, remember we, on, what day was it? Was it Monday? We showcased Build a Scripty and watercolor background. Well, that's what I used for this right here, okay? Oh, I didn't even tell you what we are doing today. We are showcasing 3 new items. The first items are a die set called Anchors and Heart Dies. Another one that's just all dies, and the next one is Make a Splash, which is also a die, and let's see, Hey Sailor, and that is a set of sentiments. Okay, I felt like I couldn't stop with the little theme. I figured I wanted to do something different for Father's Day this year, and instead of doing the standard necktie, the fishing thing, I wanted to do something a little different, and I thought having this little theme here would be perfect, okay? Because not only can you use it for Father's Day, I mean, there's so much you could use this for, and God knows I don't have enough manly man stuff in my creative time collection, because every time I come to have to make something for a male, I have a rough time because you can't be, you can put a bunch of bling in it because I want to, but you need to kind of settle it down a tad. So anyways, so what I did for this one, the Happy Father's Day sentiment came from the set we actually showcased yesterday called Lost at Sea. And this is that anchor die right here. Isn't that super duper cute? I'm going to show you the die because I can. Basically, this is what this die set looks like. This is the anchors, and let me just click that out there. The anchors and heart die, okay? So here goes the little chain that you see right there. And I kind of just wrapped it around the anchor there. And here goes the bigger anchor. As you can see, there's stitching on the negative portion, and there's piercing on the inside of the die. Now these two little rectangles here, they actually go on the actual, let me show you here. I'm not sure if you could see them. Let me grab this so I could point. You see these two little rectangles? That's what those dies are for, just in case if you get them and you're confused, you don't know where they go. That's where they go. And as you could see on the, hopefully you can see it in the camera here, you see all the piercing on the thing. I wanted to switch it up a bit. I could have put stitching on all of it, but there's so many dies out there with stitching right now. I kind of wanted to switch it up. So what I did was, instead of putting it on the inside, I did put it on the outside, on the negative portion. So if you run this through and use it as a window card, you'll have it on the negative portion, and it's going to look super duper cute. Same with my heart here. I did stitching across because there's a coordinating stamp that goes with this, and you'll see that on my next card. So that's about it. This is the anchors and heart dies, okay? So back to my card. This cute little ribbon, like rope looking ribbon, I actually picked that up at Michael's. And that's about it. And I use those two colors, the lemon chiffon and sea glass, to paint. And I use the thicker stamp from the watercolor background to make the background. I thought it came out really not too feminine, you know what I'm saying? Definitely the little anchor makes it a more of a masculine card. Now if you have happy birthday stamps, you can make this a happy birthday card. You could do so much with this for the manly man in your life, okay? So that's the first one. And the second one is using the little heart die. Okay, this one I actually used everything, okay? I used the stamp set called Hey Sailor, and this one says, I love my sailor, and I heat embossed that using a denim color embossing powder. And then I'm not sure if you could see, I did emboss the little red heart as well. This is the heart that I just showed you from this die set here. And you see the little stitching across? Well, you see, and also there's 3 stripes that I had embossed with that denim color. That is an actual stamp that will come with this set. So if you see the 3 little stripes in this set, that's where you stamp it right there. And you'll be able to, you'll know where to stamp it because you'll stamp it right below the stitched marking so you can still see that, okay? And then what else I did, I took the smaller anchor in this set, and I just put some Versamark ink and I heat embossed it with some gold embossing powder. And here goes the Make a Splash die. I cut it out. This is how I did to achieve this look. I cut out my little splash die twice. And then what I did was so of course they're long strips. Oh, actually, I could actually show you that die. Let me grab it really quick. Okay, here goes this die right here. It has a little, and I love it because it has piercing across each wave. And this is 5.5 inches wide, 1 inch tall, so it can fit across sideways your standard A2 size card, okay? So what I did is, after I cut out 2 strips of this, I grabbed my brand new, the bunch of circle dies that I had showcased on Monday. I took the wavy one and the wavy die, and I kind of put it over this just to round it off. I took that die and I cut out the little Make a Splash die, the papers, and that's how it came out. And then I just used that paper that I showed you that I picked up from Nancy's store, and I glued the little water on top. Well, first I layered my circles, of course, and then I glued the water and I popped out the second part right there. Hopefully that just made sense, everything I just said. So anyways, popped out the little heart, emboss the sentiment, and then this little ropey thing. I mean, you could use twine, of course. You could use twine, but this one I actually had, and this was I had picked up, I want to say from Hobby Lobby a while ago, and I just found that one in my stash. So anyways, that is it, everybody. I'm trying to make this video super quick here. So these are my 2 cards showcasing the 3 brand new sets today. Okay, that is it for today, everybody. I cannot wait to show you tomorrow our final and last day of our sneaky peeks. It's going to be a fun one, I promise you. So don't forget to check my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see if you are the lucky winner of yesterday's sneak peeks. Now, for today, if you leave your comments on our blogs, one lucky winner will win the 3 sets that we showcase for you today. So you would have to leave your comments and I would pick the winner. I would have the winner on my blog tomorrow, which is what, Thursday, May 29th, 2014. I will go ahead and have the winner on my blog then for today's sneaky peeks. So that's it, everybody. Have a fabulous day, and don't forget to look at my blog to see all of the beautiful, beautiful creations that my design team did with this release. They totally knocked it out of the park like they do each and every month. So definitely they deserve some bloggy love. So don't forget to visit their blogs because a lot of them do have extra projects on there for you. Okay, everybody, that's it. Have a great day, and I will see you back here tomorrow. Bye-bye.